What's up guys, it's kdavinee here. Today's video is one of everybody's favorite topics about me. You guys are probably thinking like, Kiera, what made you decide to do this video? So I've been thinking about my whole YouTube lifestyle and I'm like, what is something different about you that everybody don't have, or you know what I'm saying? Your girl is really the only child out here, like what? So I was like, hey, there really ain't that many people that's like the only child, especially these days. So I was like, hey, why not express my my lifestyle to the people? Just an inside look on what it really feels like to be an only child. And just let's get into this video. So basically I'm just gonna start off saying like the pros and cons of it. Let's just get started on the pros of it all. The first one is just not having to share a room with anyone. Like I feel like sharing a room is just like a different type of privacy. I feel like I'm so used to like being like in my own room, like own privacy, not have to worry about nothing else, like nobody else. And it's just like great because I feel like having my own room is like stepping me up to having like my own apartment so I can like live by myself. Because me, I think of my room as my own little apartment, you know? Especially like being the age I am now. Like maybe when I was little I wouldn't have cared, but now it's like I couldn't do it, like no. This next one brings me back to the whole getting myself together for an apartment, because I feel like being the only child sets you up for being like independent, because you're like by yourself all the time. You know, you do everything by yourself, you just do everything by yourself, and you do everything by yourself. It just sets you up for just being independent, not having to depend on your sibling to do something for your mama, not having to depend on your sibling, cleaning up half the room. This next one is what everybody think happens to only child, and it's being spoiled. First of all, baby, period. Every time I find out I'm only child, they're like, you're a dance, like you get this, you get like, how do you know? You don't know. You can't choose the spoiled lifestyle. It chooses you. Like I can't do anything about that, baby. What you want me to do? And next pro refers back onto the being spoiled lifestyle. Not to like sound bad or anything. Literally being the only child, everything goes towards you. Like parents don't have to worry about like everybody else or like your siblings. Like there's like worries towards you, so like all the money go towards you. So it's like, so now I'm just gonna go into like the main questions people ask me. The first one is, did you have imaginary friends? Like literally I was talking about this with my friends the other day, and they asked me that, and I was like, that's some next level stuff. That's something different. Like I would play my mom and be like, oh, I got imaginary siblings or something like that, you know. I would never be like, oh, are you seeing Timmy wants me to go play with him or something like that. Nothing like that. I think I had like time for imaginary friends because I literally like grew up around my cousins. Being young, I was worried about like having siblings, but I feel like when I got older it was like, what's up? Am I gonna get a sibling or what? Like so I would say no to the whole imaginary friend thing. So I always gotta call. I'm trying to do so bad. Do you wish you had siblings? I mean, honestly, I did wish I had siblings. I wish I had one. And that would be like a brother that's like the same age as me, or like close to my age. Think about that. If you had that, and you'd be like, hey mom, me and the big bro finna go hit up this party. They're like, oh, it's fine, you know. What's the name with you? And then like since they close to your age, y'all be hanging around like kind of the same people. And then since they close to your age, they really won't snitch on you because y'all be like doing the same stuff, you know. But it's usually like them older brothers that be something different. Honestly, that sister stuff something different. Like I said, I grew up around my cousins and they was all girls, and like now I'm just gonna move on to the things like people say about it. Like just the things people say like to me, or like that I get a lot. I don't know how to start this one off. They'd be like, oh, why don't you just tell your parents to have another kid? You know, when I was 16, my parents had another kid. Okay, that's y'all. Like, baby, we not finna do that, period. I'm way too old for that now. And then, like, most people are, like, shocked when I tell them, like, I'm the only child. Like, they be like, I could have sworn you would just... What? Like, yes, like, it's so uncommon these days. Like, literally, sit there and count how many people you know that's the only kid. Alright, I'm probably like the only person y'all know. I know like one person, honestly. Or two. And then folks be assuming they're like, oh, you're the only child, so you got like 5 dogs or something. What you trying to say? Like, no. Honestly, y'all, I don't got no pets. I really don't care about pets because I tried to have pets and, like, you know, none of them worked out. Like, my mom always gave my dogs away. Honestly, I just like get the dog and then I'd be like, oh my god, I got that dog. Period. We be living it up for like the first month or so, and then my mom be like, oh, you're neglecting it, bye. And I'd be like, dang, where my dog go? And she like hit me with that. You know you supposed to take care of that, Dad. You know you supposed to take care of that, Dad. I had to do everything like that. Give me time. Like, god dang, can I live it up with him for a while? Like, literally, I want to get another dog. Like, y'all, I want a Rottweiler dog so freaking bad. I don't know. I probably have to get a dog when I go to college or something. Maybe when I like get my own apartment, I can like get a Rottweiler dog because I want a guardian dog. Like, I want a guardian dog for like when I want to move into my big house. I want my dog to know me for like forever and not just get a new dog when I get my big house, because they ain't gonna know me, and then they probably ain't gonna guard me because they ain't gonna know me like that. Okay, now let's move on to the cons of all of it. And you guys are probably like, what could possibly go wrong, Kara? Like, you're living your best life out here by yourself. This con is probably like the biggest one right here. Being lonely. Literally, you're by yourself all the time. Literally, you hang out with your parents all the time. Literally, who wants to hang out with their parents all the time? Like, what? And so, like, if you don't want to hang out with your parents, then you have no other choice but to sit in your room. Which, don't get me wrong, some people enjoy that stuff, but once it's for long periods of time, you're like, no, baby, this is not it. Okay, cut that real quick. Do I act like I'm the only child? Be honest with me in the comments. If you know me, tell me. And if you like just know me from YouTube or like social media or whatever, do you think so? If you like know of me, you're probably like, oh no, she's not the only child. But if you start getting to know me and talking to me, kicking and caking it up with me, then you should be probably like, you something different. Back onto the topic. And then it's like, you're so used to being alone, like when your friends like ask you to do something or like hang out with you, you're like, I don't know, I'd rather just hang out with my parents today, you know? But sometimes you're like, I cannot stay in this house any longer. But I feel like you have to overcome that and be bigger. Next one. It's the boredom, period. This is literally what you do. Hey, you wanna FaceTime? Text. Or if you're not, you're like literally dancing or something. Next one is being your parents' focus. Literally, because you're their only baby, you know? You're their only one. But when you ask to go out or stay out late, it's like, I'm my only child, you know, so much can happen to them. So literally, they're like worried about you all the time. When that time for that, when you need that freedom, it's like you playing tug of war with them. Like, I'm gonna be fine, like, I'm gonna be good. I'm independent. I raised myself like this. That's how. Because it's different. If you have siblings and it's like, take LaShawn with you if you want to go. And then it's like, you really don't have to worry about it, because if you like trying to do something, you got LaShawn with you and he trying to do too much. And then it's like this and that. Like, literally, every time I go out, my friends are like, is that your mom calling? The next one, okay, this is something that I am facing right now at this moment. Okay, being the only child, I feel like this one don't hit you until you like getting older, because like literally when you're little, you like socialize, but like it's not the same as like when you're like 16 years old. Listen, I don't get me wrong, I have friends, acquaintances, or whatever. I enjoy them, you know, I enjoy them, they enjoy me. But I feel like sometimes they probably be like, oh my God, Kirsten, get on my freaking nerves. And then it's like, I just feel like I'm that friend that's there, you know. If it came down to it, if they had to invite somebody, they wouldn't call me, and it's all good because somebody gonna come my way one day. It's just like all my friends have other friends, and it's like I'm not the main one. Then it's like when I try to like socialize with people, it turns into like something awkward. Literally, guys, I am working on it because I'm not a loud person. Like, I can't just like go up to you and talk to you, just kick it and can't get it up with you like that. It's something different, but I've literally been working on it for my past high school life, you know. Literally, I just need to expand my social life. If you want to be friends, hit a sister. Next one is doing everything by yourself. Anything my parents want me to do, I have to do it by myself. If they want me to go to the store, I go in there by myself. If they want me to wash the dishes, I'll wash them by myself. Ain't no switching chores. Ain't no tell Timmy to go in the store. Like, ain't none of that. You do it everything by yourself. This one is like, literally, I was just thinking about this today. I was like, if you have one kid, wouldn't you put them in like so many group activities? Because like literally, I'm like good at anything creative. And don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing, but that's not what's popular these days. Because if you're not good at basketball, then you ain't it. If you ain't good at football, then you ain't it. If you ain't good at softball, then you ain't it. If you ain't in no sport, then you're not it. And that's how it is these days. Because literally, guys are like, oh, do you play basketball? I mean, like, nah, I don't play basketball. And it's like, dang, you so tall. Like, what's up with that? So I gotta be in basketball. I gotta be in basketball because I'm tall. Okay, guys, that is the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed this video and all the weird stuff that I was saying. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, I am more than happy to, because you guys know I like to talk. So I will see you guys in my next video.